Hey, hello there guys, Proxant here, and welcome back to another video on the channel. So today we're going to be taking a look at something quite interesting. So, as you might have seen in the title of the video, we're going to be taking a look at some Yokai Watch 4 gameplay. And I know, there might be a few questions saying, hey, Proxant, how's that possible? There's nothing about the game on the internet. We don't even know what it's going to be about. We don't know when it's coming out. We don't know what platforms it's coming out on. And, you know, you don't need answers to those questions. That's not important. Just worry about the fact that we're going to be taking a look at some gameplay for the game, okay? So, before we do begin, I'd like to show you something quite interesting, and that's the logo for the game itself. So, I think this logo might be the rough version of it, because it does look a little bit different from anything else we've seen for Yokai Watch logos, but it certainly is a very interesting logo. As you can see, it has the Yokai Watch terms at the top there, and then it has the number 4, and then some decorations to the side of that. So that's pretty cool and interesting. So, yeah, I guess it's time to take a look at the demo, and I do want to mention, for some reason, this demo is in English. I'm not sure why that is. This could mean that the game will be launching internationally at the same exact time with full language availability for every region it launches in, or it might just be a really random demo test for the game. Who knows? It's a bit confusing to say the least, but now it's officially time to look at this thing here. So here we go. It's giving us an option to choose some information. I don't really need any information. So, what do we have here? ... Yawn. Okay, we're yawning. This is different, very different from any other Yokai Watch game that we've checked out on the channel. Because you don't usually start it off like this with dialogue. You usually start with some sort of cutscene. Huh? What? Is it already that late? Oh no, I overslept. Who's this guy? Sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Yokai Watch. My name is Professor Yokai Watch, but everyone calls me the Yokai Watch Professor. Before we go any further, I'd like to tell you a few things you should know about this world. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as yokai. Okay, whoa! I've never seen that yokai before. That's really cool. It's like a blue mouse thing. We humans live alongside yokai as friends. At times we play together, and at other times we work together. Some people use their yokai to battle and develop closer bonds with them. Okay, makes sense. It's a little bit different from the other games, because you didn't really have person-on-person battles in those other games, because usually you'd fight other yokai, but I guess this is a new addition where there's other people in the world who have access to yokai watches, so then they can see yokai and use them as well. I guess it's an interesting new development. Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Are you a boy or are you a girl? Oh, okay, so this is the customization option at the start of the game. That's pretty cool. So here we have two options for the characters. I'm going to select a boy. There we go, and say yes. Okay, interesting. Very simple customization options, but that is understandable because, you know, this is the main character. I'm going to assume that this is going to be the main character in the anime and all of that as well. So we have the option to insert our name. I'll go and put Alex because that is my name. Your name is Alex. Yes, it is. Okay, so we're ready. That's our character customization. Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. Fun experiences, difficult experiences, there's so much waiting for you. Dreams, adventure, let's go to the world of yokai. I'll see you later. Alright. Oh, so our character's like minimizing here? I guess that's an interesting way to put the character in the game itself. So, from the looks of it, we have a little bit of change here. We only see the top screen. That's kind of weird. It's a bit different from all the other games, which I guess that kind of makes sense because this is a Switch game. So what do we have here? It's a Wii. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. So I'm guessing the game is set a little bit in the past when the Wii was a big console. It would make sense if there was a Switch, but it's not a Switch, but that's alright. Maybe it's because this is a demo of sorts to the game. I guess that kind of makes sense. So what do we have here? It looks like this is our mother. Okay. Hi Alex, you're finally awake. Your friend Lyra was just here. She was playing hide and seek with her Marill. Oh, I'm guessing that's the name of that yokai. Okay. Interesting, the blue mouse thing. That would make sense. Oh, I almost forgot. Our acquaintance, Professor Elm, was looking for you. He said he had a favor to ask of you. You know where the lab is, right? It's right next door to us. By the way, do you have everything you need to go out? Here, use this bag to carry things. This is your trainer card. Here you can save a record of your progress. These are also rather helpful. Just try touching the buttons and you'll know what to do in no time. So I'm hearing a few sounds like dings, so I'm assuming we're getting things, but I don't really see anything other than the main screen here, so that's a little bit weird. Maybe there's a way to activate a side screen or something. I guess we'll have to figure that shortly on. That's a possibility. Oh, so it looks like this is the yokai that was being talked about. Hello there. Okay, it certainly is interesting, since this is the first yokai we're being introduced to, so maybe this yokai plays a really, really big role in the game. That would make a lot of sense. And I'm going to guess that this person over here, who seems to have disappeared, is going to be our acquaintance through this journey, so this is certainly interesting. Hello there. So this is the famous Elm Yokai Lab. What are you staring at? Okay, so this guy's tossing us out. I don't know why that is, and I'm also a little bit confused why there's yokai labs now. It's certainly interesting. I've never seen it in the game or anything like that, so I'm guessing this is another one of the new things being introduced in Yokai Watch 4, where instead of yokai being unknown and being hidden, there's laboratories that investigate yokai and stuff, so that's certainly interesting. How about we head inside and see what we can find? Professor Elm. Hi Alex, I've been waiting for you. Do you know anything about my research? As you know, yokai are carried in yokai balls these days, but before the yokai ball was invented, people used to walk with yokai, just like your friend Lyra does. Yokai balls are great because you can carry many yokai, but walking with yokai must have some advantages. It could have something to do with how yokai grow or evolve. So I'm going to give you a yokai. Can you walk beside this yokai outside of its yokai ball to see if this brings any special feelings or bonds between yokai and people? The device over there has some yokai you could choose from. Okay, this is certainly different. I don't know what these yokai balls are, but apparently there's some mechanism that makes it so you can hold yokai? That's pretty cool. Okay, so he appears to be talking to someone. Hey, listen, I have this acquaintance that people call Mr. Yokai. He keeps finding weird things and raving about his discoveries. Anyway, I just got an email from him saying that this time it's real. It's probably another yokai egg, but we're still so busy with our yokai research. Wait, I know. You can go in our place, right? Can we count on you? You can choose one of the yokai over there. Okay, so there's a lot to see here. First off, there's a guy who researches yokai eggs. I don't think I've ever heard anything like that. Maybe, like, the yokai are inspiriting these eggs and these researchers think that they're yokai eggs of some sort. I don't know, it's kind of confusing. Maybe this game isn't set in the past, but rather in the distant future where yokai are integrated into society and people know about them to the point where they capture them in these yokai balls. It's certainly interesting, to say the least. So the professor is telling us to touch a yokai ball to see what yokai is inside. So this is Sunflora, the grass-type yokai, and it's in this yokai ball. Okay. I can't really see the yokai balls, so that's kind of weird. Again, there's only one screen I see here. Maybe the other screen is just hidden to the side, who knows. Again, maybe we can figure out how to activate it, if that's even possible. So, this is Makuhita, the fighting type yokai. This is all kind of weird, and then we have Geodude, the rock type yokai. Okay, this is kind of weird. I think I'm going to go with this Makuhita thing. It's certainly cool, I guess. It looks like, I don't know, a strong yokai. And this whole fighting type thing, I'm guessing they changed up the tribes in a way. So maybe this one would have been tough, but now they have types. I guess this game is really set far in the future of Yokai Watch, because this is very different. And I don't even know how the term watch applies to this anymore. This is just weird, because I haven't seen any watch yet. Maybe the device that we got earlier from our mother was some sort of watch that allows us to interact with stuff? I don't really know. Or maybe the watch is just minuscule now and it isn't really needed to interact with stuff anymore. That would make sense. So let me select this yokai here. Okay, there we go. So Alex received Makuhita from Professor Elm, and we have some sort of music here. That's pretty cool. I'm not going to give it a nickname because I don't feel like that's necessary. I kind of want to keep the authenticity of the yokai here. How do you like walking with your yokai? It's not bad, is it? You can take it all the way to Mr. Yokai's house. If your yokai gets hurt, you should heal it with this machine. It's so easy to use, just check the PC on my desk. Mr. Yokai goes everywhere and finds rarities. His house is past Cherry Grove City. Go north a little past Cherry Grove. I'm counting on you, Alex. Okay, so another thing I'm noticing here is the game isn't set in a single city anymore. I'm guessing you can explore through many different cities. Also, this machine seems to have taken the place of the IPO. That's cool. I don't want to mess with it right now because I don't really need to heal up my yokai, but since it has taken the place of the IPO, that's a pretty interesting addition. It's certainly cool how they took machinery and made it have the same abilities as an IPO. So this person over here is giving us these to help us with our task. We got some potions. Okay. Yokai are weak in the beginning. Don't hesitate to use a potion if you think yours is in danger. Oh, so this is some sort of healing item. So I'm guessing they managed to take, you know, all the methods that were previously available and turn them into a potion. So this is Lyra. Hello there. So you picked a Makuhita. That's a cute yokai you have. When you walk with it, it'll become more friendly. You should turn around and talk to it sometimes too. Oh, that's right. Why don't you show it to your mom? See ya. I mean, that's certainly a good idea, but can she even see yokai? I don't know if she can see yokai. That would be kind of weird. I mean, based on everything that I've seen so far, I guess basically everyone at this point can see yokai, so... Oh, Alex, that's a cute yokai you have. Professor Elm must have given it to you. Oh, Professor Elm has a task for you, you say? What kind of task? I see, that sounds a little difficult, but when someone makes that kind of request of you, it must be important. Oh, that's right, I completely forgot. Your Yoka gear came back from the repair shop. Here you go. Alex received the Yoka gear. Oh, so I'm guessing this is the new name for the Yokai Watch? The Yokai Gear, or Yoka Gear as it's often called, is what every trainer should have. Guess what? You can use the Yoka Gear to make a phone call too. Do you remember how? No, but I'll assume that it's pretty easy to do. Just power on the Yoka Gear and touch the telephone button, okay? The names of the people you can call are automatically registered. Just select one to give him or her a call. Wow, I can't believe it's so easy to make a phone call. That's kind of weird. They, from the looks of it, appear to have started mass marketing these Yoka Gear, which seem to have taken the place of the Yokai Watch, and now you can call people with them, so I guess it's sort of acting like a phone? Alright, well, I kind of want to leave here and see if we can interact with some other yokai. Wait 1 second. What's up? I almost completely forgot about this. Here, I'll give you my number. Alex registered Professor Elm in the Yoka gear. Professor Elm, I'll call you if anything comes up. Okay. This is certainly cool. I kind of want to try and find another yokai before we do anything else, so it appears that this is some sort of route that we can walk through, so that's cool. Let's see if we can find another yokai here, because this grass appears to be something where you can interact with other yokai, but it looks like we're not interacting anything. Oh, never mind, here we go. What do we have here? A Vespiquen. Okay. Interesting. It's some sort of B-type yokai. And it has pressure or something, so I'm guessing that's its inspiriting ability. So that's certainly interesting. Okay, so from the looks of it, the moment we go into battle, we get this other little screen that pops up to the side, and it gives us a few options here as to what we can do. So I guess I'll go with the fight option, and I'll use one of these attacks. This is certainly very different from anything else I've seen in a Yokai Watch game, because normally you just let your yokai attack, but here it appears that you have to fight one by one, so that's cool. Let me go with this tackle attack. It looks like it's just tackling the opponent. So now the opponent is using Gust. Okay, and wow, that did a lot of damage to us. So our health isn't looking too good. Maybe at some point I'll have to use one of the potions that we received. So I'm using this sand attack, and it looks like the opponent's accuracy has decreased. But now the opponent has used Poison Sting, and luckily it doesn't appear to have done anything to us in terms of negative effects. But it is doing it once again. Hopefully it doesn't have a negative effect. Let's go with Tackle once more. And then I'll use a potion. Oh no, it's using Gust again. Please don't take me down with this, because I don't have any other yokai to use. Okay, so we're still safe. Let me go over here to this, and let me heal up Makuhita with this potion. So now Makuhita has 22 HP again. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. It's using Sweet Scent. I'm not sure what this attack is, but very well. Okay, our evasiveness fell, so that means that we can't avoid attacks anymore, I guess. So let's continue using Tackle here, as it continues to use Poison Sting and all of its other attacks. Okay, here we go, we're using Tackle again. Alright, one more hit from Tackle and we'll take this yokai down. I wonder how you manage to befriend them in this. I'm assuming that you have to use the yokai balls to capture them. I guess that would make sense. And as you can see here, it still keeps the XP system that we are used to. It just shows you it while you're in the battle instead, so that's pretty interesting. And now we have a level 6 Makuhita, and it appears that the side screen is now gone. So I guess that just shows up during the battle. That's pretty cool. Anyways, I think for now I'm going to end off this episode here, and I do want to say, if you haven't noticed already, this is April 1st, and April Fools. So, yeah, obviously this isn't Yokai Watch 4, it's Pokemon Soul Silver, and if you didn't notice that by now, welp, sorry. Anyways, whenever something does happen to come out about Yokai Watch 4, I'll make a video on that, but this was just a fun little thing to do on April 1st, so April Fools, gotcha. Thanks for watching, everybody. There's going to be videos coming out soon today, so see you guys next time. Bye.